Hey everybody, this is Tyler aka Blue Mage 492 aka Grand Lethal 16. Today I'm going to show you how to get those Pokemon that you duplicated using Pokemon Emerald here in the 3rd gen over to 4th gen. You know, the ultimate goal is for us to get them up to the new X and Y and the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what you need to make this happen. First, you're going to need an old school Nintendo DS. Still has both a slot for a Game Boy Advance game and for a DS game. You will need one game from the 3rd generation, needs a slot for a Game Boy Advance game, and a DS game. You are going to need one game from the 3rd generation. Again, based on what I showed you in the Pokemon duplication trick, I highly recommend Emerald version. And secondly, you're going to need a game from the 4th generation. So right here I've got Soul Silver, Pearl, and Platinum. Diamond and Heart Gold will work as well, I just don't have them. Next, you'll need to use one of these as well. Now, I'm going to use Heart Gold, and I have a very particular reason for it. If you use the duplication trick, it corrupts your file data. And if it corrupts your file data, it will corrupt your clock. I had it happen once, and it wouldn't let me migrate over to Pearl version. I never tried again. Heart Gold was acceptable by me. At least that way you can duplicate as much as you want, push them through as many times as you want per day. Where Pearl and Diamond still had the issue with the clock and making sure you weren't skipping your clock forward when migrating back in the day. Let's start this bad boy up. First, I'm going to show you what's in my Pokemon Emerald save file that I duplicated. There's a couple things of note in there. I've been looking through the GTS in this day and age, anything I need to complete my Pokedex and my Omega Ruby. People are always asking for Groudon or Latios or Zapdos, it seems, so I decided I was going to duplicate a couple of them. So I'm going to show you what I've got in here. Huh. See if I can get rid of that glare. And then I've got a Groudon, a Zapdos, a Latios, a Regirock, Regice, Registeel, another Groudon, Zapdos, Moltres, another Zapdos, Groudon, and a Latios. I'm picking up a large number of these three because these three are in high demand on the GTS, which will help me complete my Pokedex. I'm just going to turn off the game and come back to Soul Silver. And again, Soul Silver will not complain about the clock, which is why I prefer the Johto series for this. Plus my Pearl version is maxed out. There's like no slots for Pokemon. So you'll scroll down to Migrate from Emerald. And again, you can use Pearl or Sapphire or Fire Red or Leaf Green. They're just not as practical. Of course, make sure you already cleared out any HM moves or this is going to suck. Alright. Yes. So everything in this team will pretty much be in the mountains, I believe. I think every last one of these Pokemon will be in the mountains, which makes this super cool because it'll save on time. Now you don't always have to do that. That was just my preference. Wrong screen, my bad. Alright, let's catch these bad boys. The other reason I picked up Latios is I had a friend recently and I wanted to get a hidden ability Chimchar, or hidden ability Torchic, I believe the speed boost, and he said he was looking for a defog Latios. Cool thing about this is if you migrate a Latios or Latias from 3rd gen over to 4th gen via Heart Gold or Pearl, you can teach it defog, which is an HM, and the, not Unova, but the... what do they call that? The Sinnoh region. So you take this Latios, and you teach it Defog, and then you trade it over back into Heart Gold, and then you can migrate it forward. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it could be worth it. Especially if you want the really rare hidden ability Pokemon. Get in this Pokeball! One left. Coolest part is since I can duplicate things unlimited for the first, I believe, 386 Pokemon via Emerald if I have them all, this means I have an unlimited cache of Pokemon I can send forward to the new games to help me for trading, and also hook up my friends and to build the ultimate team and to get my hands on all those rare hidden abilities, which is what I love about it. Yes. Alright. So now I'm saving. Best part is if I want to do this multiple times a day, if I have time, I'm welcome to. So you can push, say, my general idea is to push 6 Pokemon through all the same day. I can move these from generation 4 now to 5 just by using 2 DSs, which I'll show you in one of my next videos. That way you can get things up to 5th gen, you can get them up to 6th gen. Of course, by 5th and 6th, there is an unlimited usage of any TMs and HMs, which is also bonus. Now, the main important thing is remember to save, and then locate them in a separate box so it's easier to track. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, you know the drill. Comment, rate, like, subscribe.